Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Beta Breakdown, and in this episode, we're going to be looking at new Season 2 Atlantis costumes. Before we get to this video, if you haven't checked out Gemstone Legends yet, come check it out. There are no joke thousands of players from Empires and Puzzles that have come over already, and for good reason. Simply put, it's a really fun game with some big advantages over Empires and Puzzles. We both know that the players that join these games earliest are some of the most dominant players. And this game is starting to really take off, so the longer you wait, the more you miss out on. Not only can you support the channel by using the download link in the description of this video, or by scanning the QR code on your screen, but doing so will also give you a free $50 starter bonus with an epic hero, gems, and gold coins, all for free, just by using the link or QR code provided. And then when you start, you'll gain access to beginner events exclusively for players who use the link or QR code provided that will give you another strong epic hero, a set of 5-star legendary equipment, and a platinum scroll for another guaranteed epic or legendary hero. Lastly, I have created a bunch of videos in a Gemstone Legends playlist on my YouTube channel to make learning this game as easy and fun as possible. So hit that download link in the description and get started with one of the most fun and deep Match 3 RPGs. There's a great community in Gemstone Legends, it has some huge advantages over Empires and Puzzles, and overall I think you guys are really going to like it. Additionally, another video I've put out, if you haven't seen it, they're released into beta, not in the live game yet, 2 new Season 2 heroes. The portal has been finished for 2 to 3 years, and they're putting 2 super strong new 5 stars into that portal. So be sure to check out that video, link in the description. Yeah, you're going to want to see these because they are not only strong heroes, but ones that are very impactful on a number of aspects of the game. So be sure to check that out. Additionally, the best hero of the month that we've probably seen in the last 12 months, maybe more, video on that as well, but it's a very unique skill that we've never seen in a hero of the month that is one of the most desirable skills in the game. So be sure to check that out as well, link in the description. But let's look at these new Season 2 costumes. So first up, a very surprising costume to see, Inari. She got a unique buff recently, which is not something that commonly happens for older heroes like that. What they've chosen to do instead is to release costumes for those heroes and then make you summon those costumes, and that's how you get a buff for these older heroes. You pay for it. However, Inari just got a nice buff. They added damage to her special skill, and now she's getting a costume, which is very strange because I feel like the buff they gave her could have been the costume that she received. So anyways, we'll check that out. We also have Wilbur, one of the most desirable 4-star heroes in the game, who works in a lot of places. Amiona, which we haven't seen or probably heard that name in quite a while, so we'll check that out. Gadaris, not a hero you hear about too much, but maybe this increases his relevance, as well as Malia and Manusias. So, start with the 5-star first. We have Inari. What are we seeing with this costume? Attack 795, defense 703, HP 1409. Average speed, druid class, going from a rogue to a druid, so a bit of a step down. Blinding spell, deals 210% damage to all enemies, pretty good damage. Summons a Sakura Fox minion for the caster and nearby allies, so only 3 heroes. Sakura Fox minion has 12% HP and 30% attack and inherited from the caster. So what is that, like 150 to 160? Not very much. Health. The minion adds 7% mana to its owner at the end of each turn. So if you can bury those minions, you can keep this mana generation going. All enemies get minus 40% accuracy for 3 turns. Chance to miss also applies to offensive special skills. So is this better or worse than her base form? For me, this is worse. Dodge is one of the best skills in the game, and she has the best dodge in the game at 50. Can't remember if it's 55 or 56%. Versus 40% blind. The dodge is more valuable, I would say. Additionally, if you dodge, then you get the minion that gives you mana anyway. So this way you're using the special skill, a bit more damage. However, only 3 heroes are getting those minions, and there's no way to accrue more than 1. So, in a class nerf going from rogue to druid. So, not as good. The druid could help you, bury, or no, that's not going to bury the minion because you'll get the fox minion first. So no real synergy there. So, not as good in my opinion as the base form, which is pretty funny for the costume. Maybe if they had done 50 minus 50% accuracy, something like that, that would be a bit better. But for people that have the buffed Inari and use her frequently, getting the costume just gives you a nice stat boost, which is something that is helpful for her, makes her a little bit better. So that's Inari. Next up, we have Wilbur. This guy is used for Titans, event teams, a big one. That shared damage is really helpful to have. What did they do with him? Attack 656, defense 677, HP 1197. He's now a sorcerer. All allies get plus 80% normal attack for 4 turns. This effect can be active in addition to effects that alter attack in general, up to 140% total. All allies regenerate 280 HP over 4 turns. Not interested in this. Decent attack boost. 80% can go up to 140. Yeah, it's pretty good. But, maybe if you don't have a hero like that for Titans, there is a hero like this coming to the 5-star class for Season 2, not a costume, brand new hero. So again, check out that video in the description once you finish this video. But, yeah, I don't know. Let me know if you think I'm wrong about this, but I'm not that into this. I think I would prefer the base form. And it's not like he's a magic hero where you have both charges. You can choose which one you want. You have to pick one version of this hero to bring you to battle. But again, since Wilbur is so common in other aspects of the game, just getting the costume could be nice to get the stat boost. Amiona. Attack 700, defense 651, HP 1139, a dark average speed wizard. Removes all status ailments and stacks from the caster, even ones that are otherwise undispellable, so only from herself, but yes, this does remove stacks. Caster shifts into ghost form for 4 turns. While in ghost form, can't gain mana, can't be healed, but is immune to normal attacks, special skill attacks, status effects, and stacks. One nice thing about this on offense that I can say is the AI for the defense team you're facing will still target ghost heroes like this or fighters that died but have revived. So this can be a way to soak up damage that would otherwise harm your other heroes. While in ghost form, all allies except the caster have plus 44% defense. While in ghost form, all allies except the caster regenerate 140 HP every turn. So if you're still relying mostly on 4-star heroes, this could be a great hero to have. Like I said, you can still soak up damage in ghost form and she's not going to take it. You're boosting defense of the rest of your heroes and you're healing. So this could be a desirable hero, but doesn't add something so unique as to catch my interest here. But that's what they're going to do with her. Next, Gudaris. Attack 612, defense 722, HP 1195. A slow green paladin. Deals 130% damage to all enemies. All allies get plus 30% attack for 4 turns. All allies regenerate 400 boosted health over 4 turns. So another 4-star HP booster. We have maybe 4 of them now. There's a new one from the War of Three Kingdoms. There is Sangrior, I think his name is, from the villain event. We have Kashrek. Maybe we have a few of them. Can't think of all of them now. But here's another one. Only about 100 per turn. The healing bonus on mono troops and some 3-star troops will help this out a bit. But not great and not what you want to rely on at slow speed, in my opinion. You could think of him as a secondary healer that you would bring in addition to your main healer, where you're not relying on a slow hero for health, but this may be interesting for tournaments, but overall doesn't interest me. Alright, Malia, one of the best 3-star heroes in the game, consistently on a lot of top tournament teams. Let's see what they did for her. Attack 529, defense 403, HP 702. Fast speed yellow fighter, I like that as opposed to the druid that she is now. Deals 120% damage to all enemies. All enemies get minus 15% accuracy for 3 turns. Terrible. It's nice to have blind. In AoE form, we have Bane. What's his name? I see that guy so infrequently now. We have Bane, who can blind a single target. There's maybe a couple others, 1 or 2 others. However, her crit thing is fantastic, and that's what makes her good. So this is 15% is extremely weak and undesirable. So nice for the stat boost once again. She's such a key hero in a lot of places. I've even seen her pop up on elite Mythic Titan teams just to get that plus 30-something% crit chance. And her attack set is decent, that it's not harming your team that much. Yeah, the costume, largely uninteresting. So a lot of these costumes I'm finding to be pretty disappointing. Maybe they've just been releasing so many key heroes lately. Even in the 3 and 4-star class, some really unique skills that we haven't seen before, that these are just falling a little flat for me. But let me know if you think I'm missing something. I do learn a lot from you guys in the comments as well. And as always, I'm always learning myself, so I don't expect to have everything figured out. Alright, Manusias, one of the few 3-star dispellers. I still use him for that reason. What have they done to him? Attack 493, defense 433, HP 709, fast speed green Paladin, so nice change there. Deals 320% damage to the target, cleanses status ailments from all allies. So I like that. That's like Tyrum. It gives you the option to cleanse or to dispel, depending on what you choose. Nice class for a 3-star, pretty decent attack, pretty decent snipe. That's a solid upgrade and a costume that makes sense, where each side offers something of value. I mean, it's not very clever, just cleanse is the opposite of dispel, basically, so it makes sense that they would do that, but it's nice to see when a costume, both sides of the costume are still relevant, and it's not just purely a buff disguised as a costume. So yeah, there you have it. Like I mentioned, 2 new Season 2 heroes, link in the description for that video. Incredibly strong heroes. You're going to want to check that out, especially if you've been saving up Atlantis coins, or if you're deciding if you want to save. I would highly recommend it, but check it out for yourself. Additionally, strongest hero of the month we've seen in a long time, with a very unique skill that we've never seen for a hero of the month. Link to that in the description as well. Let me know your thoughts on these costumes, if you think I missed anything, or if you're particularly excited about one or more of these. Do let me know in the comments below. Please hit that like button and subscribe. 2 quick clicks to help you support the channel. I really appreciate that, and it really does help. So thanks for taking the brief moment just to click those 2 buttons for me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.